you know, it's your host Leti and your boy Liberty.
Beep, beep, beep.
Today we are with our very own guest, Saintphilo in the flesh. As you know, he's an artist, a music artist, a hip hop one. As you know. So, Philo, can you tell us more about you? Like, who is Philo and shit?
I think Philo is a very complicated artist, you know.
Yeah.
Because like I just deal with art. I don't just do music and stuff. Like it's all about art when it comes to me. And I don't do music just because I want people to listen. Like I do music that I like. So in case people don't listen to my music, I still can enjoy it myself. You see.
Oh, you actually your own fan?
Yeah, I'm my number one fan because I can listen to my music all day.
So can you tell me like what inspired you the most, like to be in the music?
Like I grew up around music, you see.
Yeah.
Like every day, like at home, like they used to play music, all different kind of music. Especially UB40, if you know UB40.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some kind of a reggae, Auma Paputi and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I grew up listening to those music. So the music kind of grown into me, you see. So that's when I decided I also want to do music.
And you chose hip hop out of all genres. Why hip hop out of all other genres?
I mean, like maybe there were some artists, you know, that like had a huge impact into deciding which music I should do. Like artists like Tory Lanez, I love Tory Lanez, man.
Oh, he is the one who inspired you to be
yeah,
in this game.
exactly.
Okay, so how did you know that you can actually rap?
It was a process, because at first I couldn't, I don't want to lie. So it was a process, and then I used to practice now and then. And the more I do music, the more I became good.
Oh. So you feel like I think you are Philo when you are in the game.
Yeah.
And outside the game, who are you?
I'm a different person, very different person, because in most cases, like when I tell people I do music, they get shocked. And when I mention it's hip hop, even worse, because like they say I don't look like a hip hop person.
Okay, you look just like a regular person.
Yeah, a regular person. But then when I play my music, no, it's a different story. Because some people don't even actually believe it's me.
Oh, that's trap.
Yeah.
And then how do you handle all the heat, man? Like when you release the music, I mean, like recording a song is tough.
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
I think it's just believing in myself. So whatever I put out, I know is perfect. Yeah. Whether it's gonna get where I want it to be or whether it doesn't, I know whatever I put out is perfect. You see, because I spend time like doing the music. I spend time listening to it, and then I have some songs I haven't released because I don't feel like they're good enough to be.
Or you still have to do some touch-ups there?
Yeah, I still have. Maybe if I have to re-record, I will do that. But
And then tell me about your beat selection. You know, like how do you select your beats? Like like I'm feeling this one, like I'm gonna jump on this beat and leave the other beat out.
yo, that one is tough, very tough, because I produce my own songs.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
You do your own beats.
Yeah, I produce my own.
I think maybe whenever you're busy with the beat, you already have the song in your head. You be like, no, if I put this beat like this, which means I'm gonna sound like this.
So are you saying you produce your own shit, you record your own shit, you write your own lyrics, everything?
Everything what I do is me. I don't have a team or anything like that. Everything I do is just me. So with beat selection, it's kind of complicated because maybe I'm doing a beat. I just pull out my mic, start humming and stuff. So if I feel like this is it, then that's it. Because sometimes I just do a beat and then forget about it. But at other times, I do a beat, start humming, and then start freestyling on it, and then it's slowly, it becomes a song.
Yeah.
Just like that, because I don't usually write. Like
You don't write your songs. They just come when you listen to the beat.
Yeah, when I listen to the beat, I record few lines. Record few lines, so until it becomes a full song.
While you're on the beat, do you only produce hip hop beats? Because now you can see like I'm on piano and the combo like they're currently playing. So you can only produce hip hop beats, or you can produce other beats.
I think with music,
Yeah.
like if like you are a producer, you say you are a producer. I think anything you can just, because it's just mixing like different instrumental.
Okay.
So whatever you have in mind, if you just mix. So like in short, I can say I can produce any genre.
Oh.
When it comes to making a beat, I can make a beat of any genre.
So now
I
let's say-
understand the fundamental of music, and that's what's important.
Okay, now let's say Jadonga comes to you and say, I want you to produce me a Amapion beat. Can you get in your studio like from scratch and
Yeah, it's simple. It's simple. As long as he has an idea of what he wants. You see.
Oh,
So it becomes easier because you can just say, I want this kind of beat, or it becomes easier unless if I have to think of. And then I listen to all genre of music.
You
I don't pick just because I make hip hop.
Yeah,
No,
now let me ask you this, like about this, like right now in this era, we are in this era of Maglera and the other new skill kids. You know,
the likes of
Usimane, yeah, Usimane, and then what was that?
Ken Kid, that new kid.
And the Blake.
the Blackies, yeah.
So in this era of 2024, and how can you compare the music that we are listening with the music that we had back in 2015?
Yeah.
What I can say is that this music, like if you are listening these days, is not as timeless as the music.
Yeah, it's
yes,
not a
makes
timeless
sense.
masterpiece.
It fucking makes sense.
Because
Yeah.
I just feel like nowadays people just make music just to be like famous, get money.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
And
There is making music out of love of music, and there is making music just because you want to be somewhere. So those kind of songs, they are not timeless. They just
Yeah, you can say like you as a musician, which album from or let me say, who was your favorite artist? Like you said the story.
yeah.
So like which album like made you or which you will listen for the rest of your life if you had a chance?
album from Tory.
Yeah, from Tory.
Album
Or like from any other artist, it will inspire you.
I don't think it can be any other artist than other
Except
than
Tory.
So like I usually like his mixtapes because
Yeah.
like he does a lot of sampling, and then I also love sampling.
Oh.
Yeah, so it would be Chicks Tape 5.
Yeah, Chicks Tape 5.
Yeah, Chicks Tape 5. I would
Is that
say.
one that has LOVE in it?
Yeah. So Chicks Tape 5, I would listen to it like
It's
each and
concept
every
of-
day. So my playlist is Tory before anything else. It's
Any
every
other
day.
artist?
Yeah.
you
So
Tory first.
yeah, it's Tory, then other music, then it's Tory again. So that's my playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you tell me like which artist have you worked with or
Yeah, do you know there's this other guy, like we grew up from the same group. It's not expensive.
Oh, is that Novex I saw with Shasha?
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah, we kind of started all this music shit together. Yeah, you see.
So,
Like,
but
our first
how-
song from Novex Beats.
How did you end up with those guys and you are still here? How? Can you explain to me how?
I mean, like it's life. You go through different paths. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
and you know I think we cannot excel at the same time.
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
So the most important thing is time. So
Yeah.
you just have to wait for your time. You cannot rush your time just because of someone is somewhere out there. Maybe yours is gonna be bigger than his.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, you have worked with him and who?
Mhm.
And who?
And Pesi Damini, like they're big now. Like
They're doing a lot of-
They're doing the loud, the
Yeah,
noise.
yeah, because they have worked with Shasha, they have worked with who's this guy? Senzo. Do you know that he worked with Maporisa?
Damn. What is that? The gatekeeper?
Yeah, the game.
Yeah, tell me like they worked with Maporisa, they made beats for him or
No, like Senzo was at some point signed under Maporisa.
he's under Maporisa.
Even that.
No, I don't know about now. He was also under the major leagues.
Oh, the major league DJs.
Yeah.
He was making amapiano beats or hip hop.
Nah, Afrobeats.
Afrobeats.
Because even Novex is making Afrobeats.
But even you, like, every time I listen to your music, I can reflect a little bit of Afrobeats, not exactly hip hop. Beats.
So my music is just different because it's a fusion of a lot of genres. Because, like I said, I listen to all the genres. So when I make music, I just take everything and mix it together. It becomes a song.
Alright, I know it makes sense.
Let me, like, from your first song, how was the journey until here?
Yeah, it's been like difficult because when I listen to my like old shit, some of them they still sound like they can, and they still have that thing. But most of them garbage.
You feel like they're garbage, they're
Yeah,
wet.
it's really garbage. Because like with music, I had to learn and learn and learn.
Yeah.
So it was not something that maybe I was born with the talent of music.
Music is art. You have to learn it.
So I had to learn and learn and learn to a point where I am at a point where I feel like, now I'm good enough.
Now you are good enough. Oh, okay. So, what was your first song?
First song.
Your first song.
And when did you release it?
I don't think like it was ever released. You know, it was like a song that was said around cars. So
I know. But tell us, so what was your first song? Like, how did you feel when you wrote it?
So at that time, like I forgot the title of the song, but at that time it made a lot of sense. You see, and then because I was super excited, I have a song out.
You have a song out.
Yeah,
but you didn't hear how it sounds.
First
blah,
one,
it's work.
But you can't say it's work, man. Like, if you like the song, there's no way it can be work. So, I know, like, being a musician is hard. And especially when you start, people don't believe that you can do this, but you just keep moving. And then, like, so, like, who was your first fan? The first person to ever support you in the music?
I mean, I think the guy, like, there's this guy, K-Lord. Yeah, he was the first person to tell me, hey, dog, you're good, you see. And then even where I'm from, my guys, they used to know that this guy, like, musical.
And how did your family feel about this when you do the music?
I mean, my mom was very supportive because she used to listen to my music. Like, every time we were riding in the car, like, they used to bump my music. Yeah, even though it was swearing a lot, but then I don't think
but
they
she
understood.
She understood
like
you. This is how it is.
This is how we work.
It's the new sound, actually. The new sound. Most of the singers swear a lot.
Yeah, but throughout my journey, like my music kind of changed, like lyrically, because then I used to just swear for no reason, you see. And then now, like growing up, being matured, like my lyrics now make a lot of sense.
It's about your life.
Yeah, put sense into it.
Oh, before you joined this music thing, like you had any career?
Nah, I don't think so.
You just wanted to be in the game.
Yeah, I just wanted.
Like you never had.
Like from like a very young age, you know. When I listen to songs, like I used to be curious. So how do they do this music?
From
a very young age, like I used to like wonder how do they like do this music.
So you didn't wanna do anything besides music? So music was your...
Yeah, it was the first thing in my mind. Like,
but you know, Philo, right now in this era, we live in the era where rappers they can diss you and apologize later. But back in the 90s, we had the rappers like Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z. Like those rappers, if they beef for real. You can never find someone apologizing. But in the era of now, rappers beef you and later on apologize.
They apologize on the internet,
like,
bro. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You think it's fair?
Or you think you shouldn't get personal?
I don't know, guys. Like, for me, like my opinion, man, like music should never like get personal. Like when you do music, it's supposed to.
You have to know there's consequences.
Yeah, there's consequences. You see.
But rappers now apologize. Like if I beef you, you don't respond, and then I be like, okay, man, I think I wronged Philo. Now I have to apologize.
That's like Big Zulu.
You
was
see,
apologizing.
And I think maybe like a beef. The more the rappers beef is, the more their fan base grows.
Sometimes
because they stay the whole pot.
Sometimes I just think like niggas don't think things through. You see?
Yeah.
They're just doing it for clout.
For cloud.
Yeah,
you can.
And then sometimes like you don't catch the cloud where like you were hoping to ride. You see.
Yeah.
And then you end up having to pay the price, even though you didn't like reap whatever you saw.
It's today's the rappers of today, very like they do this for cloud. They don't really beef because they want to beef. They only beef you now because they want to be relevant. They want to be known. Like you remember how Big Doza came in this game.
Yeah.
Like he beefed almost everyone in the game, and then after beefing those people, he went down.
So I think in music, like if you come up in music as someone who beefed maybe Casper, you are only known for beefs.
Yeah.
So when you do something else, like something maybe that you are good at, you are no longer relevant because people like only see you as someone who beefs. So anything else is no longer relevant. If you come up with doing maybe comedy and stuff, and then later on you're trying to switch on to music, you are no longer relevant. People know you for that. Yeah.
So you need to be yourself.
Yeah, you need to be yourself. If you want to like come up as a trapper, you need to do trap until you are recognized.
Speaking of beefing, in your Kasi, there were people beefing with you, or there were people you beefing with?
Yeah, it used to happen a lot.
What happened?
Like, it's that thing. I want to be like above field. It was.
It's the competition.
Yeah, it was competition, those kind of things.
And how do you handle it?
I was beefing back by that time.
Oh, you're beefing back.
You had to fight for yourself.
Yeah, I had to fight for my.
So you're saying you are number one in your class?
Yeah. So
no one comes before you. No.
Because even producing, I started producing way back. Like they used to record on downloaded beats.
Yeah,
I used to.
Okay.
So everything I put out was 100% me.
So who taught you the FL Studio?
Like this other guy I also grew up with, like, but I know him like during the process of just making music.
Yeah.
Like his cat, Regan Beats, by the way.
Shout out to Cats.
Yeah. So like he's the one, like when it comes to producing, he's the one I used to like bow for. This guy is good. So we used to like send beats until we got time to work together, and he showed me a couple of things.
And then out of all the songs you wrote and you released, which one is your favorite from your own song?
My favorite, let me say, because
They were fine.
No, but I know there's this song that you play, you feel like this is Philo that I want to be.
There's this other song I recorded back in 2017.
Yeah.
Way It Goes.
Way
It Goes. I just put it out recently. Yeah, that's the song. Like.
So you're saying you banned the song from 2017 till now?
And what's your favorite lyrics from that song? Your favorite lyric?
Like, lyrically doesn't make that much sense, but okay.
But okay, now if the song doesn't make sense lyrically, out of all your songs, there is this lyric that's still stuck in your head that you love.
Okay, it goes like, way it goes, niggas for gays. What goes around comes around, it's a merry-go. Way it goes, we elevate. My dick fall on your girl like I'm Davido.
Well, that's your favorite.
Because like for that time I was like, wow, I snapped.
I was actually impressed. It was your first time to do something that you are proud to say.
I had that moment where I was like, fuck, I snapped.
Yeah, very cute.
Where it go, niggas for gazy. What goes around comes around, it's a merry-go. where he goes, we're elevating. My girls, my dick fall on your girl like I'm Davido. It was that time Davido released Banana Fall, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now it makes sense
I
now.
was not how this shit's going,
Yeah,
but now like
that
makes sense.
makes sense now.
Yeah, but through time, like lyrically, I think I've
Improved to
when it comes to wedding and all stuff, like playing around with words. Yeah, I think I'm at a different
You're
position.
at a different level.
Yeah.
Moving up.
Yeah, moving up.
So lyrically right now, where are you focusing on? Are you focusing on your friends, family, alcohol, beaches? What?
And I know, like, when rappers get heartbroken, they start to
Yeah.
to write songs
It's about their ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
Fine.
you ever did that?
Like most of my songs, it's about just one person.
Who is that?
Who's
You
that person?
can't mention the name.
Nah, I cannot mention the name, but like
what
from
did
way
that
back.
person do? Like,
No, we need to know, like,
yeah,
the dedication. We need to know.
yeah, like why you?
Like
And why hair? If it's hair, I'm not
say
sure.
or
I think it was. It is one of like those days back in high school. You see, like
It was your first heartbreak,
like I've went through before.
but I think she did the most. For sure.
Yeah, she
can
did
say
the
that.
most. She did the most.
She had you more than.
Yeah, she had that, like, she did the most, like, she had the most impact, man.
Yeah.
But then, as for heartbreaks and stuff, like, I went through a lot, you see.
Or now you just
Yeah,
do
but
because
this
like,
one,
you actually have more memories with her.
yeah, exactly.
Still
Like,
stuck in
how we
you.
moved, like, it was
You don't
something
you think
else.
if you can get a chance to be with her, you will go back to her.
I don't think now, like,
Now
even though I still make songs based on that, like, I think I've kind of, like, used that feeling or whatever, like, to like,
discover a new sound.
yeah, to discover. So I'm not gonna let that go anytime soon. But then, if I like, I'm just grateful. I had
You
to
have
go through
something that
Yeah,
motivates you
yeah,
to
yeah.
write the song.
Yeah.
It's actually a motive though.
Yeah, it's a motive. Even though, like, I no longer feel the same way. But sometimes when I write, like, I just reminisce. You see.
Yeah. When you think of her, you feel like,
Yeah.
"Man, I can write this.
Yeah, and then the pen gets smoother. You see.
And then, like, do you have an upcoming project?
Yeah. Like, there's this other guy, Demon, I'm working with.
Yeah, I think I saw your song on Spotify.
Yeah,
It's
it's
high.
high,
yeah,
It's
it's
high.
high,
It's
yeah.
actually
It's a
my
very
favorite
nice song.
Yeah. So.
And I think other one is it's a window to my soul.
We know, yeah, it's
Like,
a project from way.
Can you tell me, like, how did you feel when you wrote that song? Window to my soul.
Window to my soul, man.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of those moments, like, I was, like, back then I was stuck with the chick, which I was doing.
Yeah.
So, like, most of the songs from that project,
Yeah.
it's all about
It's all about
Yeah,
it.
most of the songs, like,
now, let's pick all the other songs. Window to my soul.
Window to my soul.
Yeah. Now, I want to understand if she opened the window or what happened.
Yeah, like, she was kind of like a window to my soul, man.
Yeah.
Because, like, I used to, like, see a lot of potential in me whenever I look at her. So, if I could beg such a chick, so which means there is more I can. There's
Into
more.
my soul.
Yeah,
Or
see.
it's actually her behind that project.
Yeah, it's her behind that project.
So you never told anyone about
Nah,
this.
no one
It
knows.
was just
Yeah.
So it's the first time hearing this. Ah, we are lucky, bro.
Because,
I mean,
you know,
like all the years
yeah.
you kept this secret.
So the thing is, like, most of the songs from every song about her, like, after recording the song, I would just, like, send it to her, like, trying to impress her and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So it was those kind of moments.
and you came with window to my
Yeah,
soul.
okay. So Window to my soul, that beat is from Novex beat. So Novex hit me with the beat, like it was a short clip.
Yeah.
And said do something. So I had to think fast. So I always like know my go-to place if I have to.
Yeah.
So I just,
She
she
just popped
popped and then I
was
was
like, nah, this is new to my soul.
Yeah, this is new to my soul.
Oh,
Damn. Wow. So how did she feel after you sending her those songs? How did she feel?
yeah, her response.
The response. Did
Ah,
she get impressed?
Nah, it didn't seem like that. And then in my head, I was like, this chick think I'm crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's literally crazy. Like imagine like you write the song every time you drop a song, it's her fan. You send it to her fan.
And then there was this other point there.
Yeah.
Like, I think she also wanted to jump into the music scene.
Yeah.
You see. So there was this other time I think they made a song, and then they sent the song over to me to mix and master. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, shit, if she's into music, which means she can like understand my lyrics better. You see. And then I started
Sending you
More songs.
more songs.
So I think at some point I thought, man, this is hurting my pride at somehow. So I just decided to stop. You see, like letting her know, like I do music based on her. You see.
And then you decided to
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Now you no longer send the
Now we're very distant.
Oh, you no longer like
the connection.
Yeah, the connection got lost somewhere.
Yeah, I know it happens. It's life.
Yeah.
We move, bro. It's
Yeah,
life.
so no, even if I get the opportunity, bro, see, I don't think it would work.
Will be
Because
that much
because I know so much about her. You see.
So you say
it's the files that you know, like
Every
heavy files.
is it heavy files or what?
No, it's not files.
Oh.
Like I just know she wouldn't like sacrifice certain things just so that she can be with me. That's enough reason to say.
Oh, now it makes
Yeah.
sense. So it means like both of you have moved on, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, do you have a specific environment to write songs? A place where you feel safe when you write? Or you just, whenever you are, you just.
So with me music,
Yeah.
if I'm writing, lines just pop. You see, maybe I'm working and then a line just pop. I just pull out my phone.
On you right.
And then when you enter the booth, what happens? Like, do you do one take or you keep repeating the verses?
Nah, I don't do one thing.
I know it's
So, like with me, most of the time, the lyrics I have on my phone, I don't even record them.
Yeah.
With me, just like I explain my process of making music.
Like you can write the lyrics now, and then when you enter the booth, it's something
Yeah,
different.
it's something
you
else.
keep rewriting.
Yeah, so I can just try and like maybe record the lyrics on my phone and it doesn't work out. So I change
So
the
you say you just play the beat and you like
Yeah, I just think
change it
maybe
now.
if I can get like first 4 lines,
Yeah.
then that's it.
So between a verse and a hook, which one do you prefer the most before hitting the booth? You have the verse first or you have the booth first?
I just think with me, like the first 4 lines will decide whether if it's a hook or I can make it a verse.
And then you find the hook from whatever you write.
from whatever like I did.
And then you can, or maybe you can turn it into a verse.
If it doesn't feel like a hook, I can turn it into verse. Yeah, so like the song I dropped recently, Waste My Time. I don't know if you
I saw it on Spotify.
Yeah. So the first line I was just playing and I said look, and then that I like made the song.
Okay. So bro, what do you record your music? Do you have a studio or you record somewhere? In the bedroom or in the garage?
It's a bedroom like studio where I just set my my interface, my PC.
So which means every day you just on a screen.
So actually, you started music back when you were still a Gazi, and then you moved here. So how was the impact when you moved here?
That was the impact when you moved here because it's different.
I think it's different.
Like you won't be the same.
So like with me, like I cannot say there was any impact. Because even though I'm here, I'm an indoor person.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm just chilling.
Always indoors, doing music.
Yeah, so I cannot say I'm out there like exploring and see how far I can take my music. Right?
But let's just put it in this way, like you moving from your Gazi to here. You move. So when you moved here, what's changed?
What's changed? Like, have you
I
met
don't
different
think it's
people?
a different environment.
New people
You
who
make
make music.
who are into music.
You understand?
So like with me, like I did meet a few people who are into music.
Yeah.
But then with me, as soon as I find out that like you're not good enough,
So they were not good enough. So you were doing better than them.
yeah.
So you want to work with someone
but
who's
No,
on your level or doing
no,
better?
you are not being fair because I think like you as a musician, you know how it feels to start being
Yeah.
You cannot just start dope.
Yeah, he just said now.
Like as you said that your
That
first
then,
song was
yeah, it was
never
like,
released.
yeah.
It was only for your
Exactly, yeah.
ears to listen.
So with me, like most of the time, if I'm working with a new artist, I want to learn something from you.
The artist.
So if like there's nothing I can take from you, I
But
just feel
listen,
like.
but they also want to learn something from you.
Yeah, they want to learn something from you.
If I come to you and say, Fido, I want you to be in my song. I want to learn something from
Yeah,
you.
because you have experience.
You've
know,
been in this game
yeah.
for long. How long you been in this game?
Ah,
Say you've been in this game for a long time. You know how it feels to be a whack rapper. You did your best to escape that level to be. Now you want to be dope and you're already dope. So you know how it feels to release a whack song.
Yeah, I think you need to
So
accommodate
like
people, bro.
there's that moment like when maybe you meet someone and then maybe it's time to record a new song.
Yeah.
And then the first two lines.
Like,
They just like
you just feel like
yeah,
this
we are not
guy-
getting out of
this
here.
guy- we are not getting out of the
Yeah, we are not getting
We've been stuck in here forever.
You know what's happening with Caps at the Small? Caps at the Small can record with 200 or 2,000 artists a year, but he can only release 12 songs.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to release the whole project because, like, if you release, you will have nothing to release in the next.
But
So you have to.
it's like their work. If he said if the music is work, he won't release.
But dog, like, we need hits. You cannot. So like, your work song is not going.
It's not gonna top chart.
Yeah, and then you have to understand Captain the Small is a brand.
Yeah, it's a big brand.
So if you put something whack,
Hey, it's gonna ruin his name.
so
Dog. Like, he's too big to be giving us work music.
No.
So same as Philo now trying to avoid that thing. He don't want to.
the same.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
He can look at.
because that's why I'm saying like everything I put out, first I have to go through it so many times just before I can release, just to make sure it's good enough
Yeah.
to be put out.
So if the artist. Is
If I feel like we're gonna take forever to get to a certain point. If you have-
Actually, now you need a layer to step on.
yeah.
So if you release a hit, you know, no man, this song is going to attract listeners. So you don't want a song that will chase away your listeners. You gotta keep your fan base soon.
Yeah. So whatever. That's why I'm working with D-Man. So D-Man.
That guy is dope.
You think D-Man is the right for you?
Yeah, he's the right person for me. Like I want.
That guy is good.
Yeah, I don't want to like start from the bottom like with an artist.
Yeah.
I want to start somewhere because
You want to
even
start-
me, I am at a certain point.
Okay.
So
You want someone with experience.
Yeah, with
If
experience.
an artist approach you like I want to work with you, he must have something.
yeah, something at least because even me, I want this a point I want to get to.
Yeah.
So if I have to go back and
Okay,
like
let's say it's me. No, I can say maybe I have about 100K followers on my all platforms now.
Yeah.
And then I'm not putting music. I come to you and say, Philo, I want to put you on a song. What's happening? What will happen then?
See,
I'm
like-
whack. Remember, I'm whack. I'm not good. It's going to be my first song with you. But I have more followers.
yeah. So for me, like that's a win-win situation.
Oh, you actually want to win?
Yeah, because at some point people will hear, "Ooh, who's this guy? Oh, this guy is whack. Who's this guy?" Because it will reach more audience.
Yeah, and then which means I have to work extra hard just to make sure. Yeah. So my part like has to overshadow your part, so that
They can recognize you.
you see. So if you work on a song and then I have no choice to work with you, so I have to make sure my part is like
good.
People like even have to ignore your part if they have to.
They have to listen
Yeah.
to yours. You do all your best.
Yeah, as long as you have the numbers. Like, I know how to use your numbers.
Okay, so now I see like you do music, you do all the stuff you're recording. How do you market your music? How do you do?
Hey, you see, with marketing, it's something else.
hard,
It's something else. So for me, I've come to a point where like I don't care much if people go and listen to music and so. As long as I'm making music, I can listen to the whole day. Like I'm fine with that.
So you mean you can make the music for the rest of your life and listen it to your own self in the bedroom?
Yeah.
You don't want your music to be on the streets.
Come on, bro.
No, like the thing is, if people like want to listen to music, it's up to them. You cannot force them.
No, it's not about forcing them. It's about you.
It's about
putting
you.
your music on the right platforms.
On
You put your music on the platform and you give
And
it-
make sure it reaches people.
Yeah,
People can decide if you are whack or you're not whack.
not you.
Not
You're
you.
designed.
But you can't just make music and you put it in there.
Now,
and you do-
why can you waste your whole energy making beats, recording? Like it's the whole energy, though.
Yeah.
And then also
So
you
and
spend
then
money
after
on
that
data.
you want to listen. You want to listen this music on your
For
own.
me, it doesn't make sense.
You don't want to have fan.
I do put my music out, and then there are people like who do listen and say shout out.
So actually, you just drop the music and forget that you dropped. You just put it on the platform and go to sleep.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how you don't care if the numbers grow. You don't have this thing of like let me try to grow my audience.
It's a brand.
I think for me,
You
it's
don't want
also,
to pay brand. You just want to pay Saintphilo.
I think for me, it's also time. You see, yeah, for me, it's also time. Because, like I said, I don't have a team where. Because most of the artists they have a team. This
I
one
know.
handle this, that
This
one
one
handle
handle
that.
this.
Yeah. So for me, I have to do everything by myself.
You don't wish to have team.
I do.
So if you do wish to have team, you have to approach people.
You have to approach people.
And some,
Send
and if
emails.
like same as you are this guy who said you are working with, it's all demand. Yeah, you think he can be in your team?
Yeah.
If you had a chance to put him on,
Yeah.
and
Most deaf. Okay, Lord, like I do have a. If you could check, there's a project. Yeah, I am with K Lord. Yes, in South Africa. Yeah, we dropped a project. I think it was in 2023. If not, 2022. Yeah, we dropped a project titled "Too Much Love and Drugs," which is on SoundCloud. Yeah, it's something else. Yeah, it's something else.
that's new sound from
Yeah, new sound. Like the sound is just different on its own. Like it's something no one has ever heard before.
So you as an artist, do you think when you make music, do you want to change your sound to something not like these other rappers? You see this new sound now, rappers sound the same.
Yeah, they sound the same.
So with my music, you know, like my music from where, like I did different type of music from way. So it kind of have grown in me. Even if I try to sound like someone else, I still sound like the sound still sound like mine. It doesn't,
Sound
yeah.
like anyone, yeah.
Even if I try, okay.
So
fine.
you as Philo, if someone comes and then they copy a sound, how would you feel about that?
I think I wouldn't. I don't think I'll catch any feelings.
It's not about catching feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, like let's say now I copy a sound and I do better than you with your own sound that you generated.
But the fact stands, I inspired you. So it's all about inspiration.
When you got this thing where okay, I inspired this guy, even though he's doing better than you.
Yeah, it's all about inspiration.
So you want even mind not using your sound.
Even me, I was inspired. So like, I listen to Tory Lanez, maybe I listen to UB40, and then like I mix the genres. The combos communicate, and then I come with a sound. So I was also inspired. So if I can inspire someone else to do what I do, then
But you know what I'm talking about? Like it's this rappers like now I can sound like an STC. Or maybe try to sound like Airways, because you see right now rappers are more likely trying to sound like NSTC, because they realize that NSTC's flow is doing the flames.
Now,
so we have
rappers,
you know, like when Blakey came in, I didn't even know like who was this guy, like
because he sounded exactly like NSTC.
Even now, the sound is the same.
It's the same sound.
So we don't know if the South African hip hop is going big or is going down, or is still stuck on the same level.
Same as Shebe Shit and Try B. Now you can differentiate Uzi because like they sound the same.
You see?
yeah.
So you think you want to have a competition with someone who sounds the same?
Yeah, I think competition is healthy. Yeah, like it kind of like pushes you to grow even more.
So you need a competition now.
Yeah, it kind of pushes
so
you.
whoever gonna come in,
Because
you are ready to.
Yeah, because even like how I improved my music, it was based on the competition back home. You see? I was like, nah, this nigga can never money back me. I had to do bad. So if there's no competition, this means you're gonna like stay at a certain level because there's no one to challenge you. See? Yeah.
So do you believe in Illuminate?
Nah, man, like.
I mean, like most like these young kids, like they join this whole thing so that they can get the spotlight that they need. If you had a chance to join, to get the spotlight that you need. I know there is a spotlight that no, like there is a spotlight that you are seeking for.
Exactly, you need to be number one. So you
there's no way that you want to the job.
I think it's gonna depend on
so you feel like if you had a chance you can join.
Yeah, Mara, I think.
Mara.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, like it depends on like what do I stand a chance to lose?
What you have to lose.
Yeah, so they need to put something on the table.
Yeah. Because you also have to you have to remember that you have to put something on the table.
Yeah, one way or another.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say they come to you and they say we are giving you this spotlight and the money, but you need to be gay. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Are you going to agree or not? Remember that you are not killing anyone.
There's different ways that you can do when you're in this Illuminati thing. Maybe some self-humiliation.
Yeah,
self-humiliation. Like, you gotta be gay.
Same as music.
Allegedly.
If some gaga says this,
like the thing is, like being like you have to live with that for the rest of your life. You see, so I don't think it's
something that you can so when you want something for temporary, you don't want to be in this for a lifespan for a long time.
Because it comes to a point where you don't enjoy the spotlight you were given. You don't enjoy the money you were given.
So according to you, we think it's best for you to push on your own rather than being pushed by the English spirit.
So you rather be yourself than
I rather be myself. So that I know even if I get to that point, I still enjoy it because I know it's my heart.
You know, being yourself, you pushing music on your own is hard. It's not
no
easy.
PR, no management, no payola.
It's hard.
It's hard. No record label. It's hard.
No bookings. Like, it's hard. But if those net guys come to you, like they offer you this like pillow, we want you to join our club in 3 or 2 weeks. You will be topping the billboards. You will be on the billboards in USA, topping the charts on iTunes, everywhere. You will be number one in the world. Will you refuse that offer?
Like I said, it's gonna depend on what I have.
But
to
you know,
do
nothing
on the
good is
team.
gonna come out of them. You know, nothing good is gonna come.
Yeah,
you
for
need to
sure,
sacrifice
for sure,
something.
for sure.
So you're just gonna join even though you know you have something that you have to lose? Or
It depends on.
You would rather stay.
Yeah, I think I rather say because at some point, man, if let me say maybe I push on my own and I do it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna looking back and say, yeah, I did it on my own. So with those clubs and whatever's, at some point, like they want more than you can give.
What blood?
You know?
And so you as Philo, do you think right now, do you need a team, more like a big team, that can sign a record label, or when you want to be a label on your own? More like labels of Def Jam, Universal, those are top labels.
Sony.
Yeah,
Sony.
I think.
If you get a chance, you.
Yeah, if I get a chance,
you say?
But you know, like those label rock artists, artists, they just sign there because like they want to be popular. But when you are under the label, you are no longer Philo. You are somebody else. You are not controlling for yourself. You are being controlled.
Now you're sleeping, you're with your family, they call you immediately.
We
The
need
bus
you.
is coming.
And you know
need
when they
to
need
go
you,
and
you
perform.
get to be there.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna depend on the contract because, like, I was once signed before. I don't know if he told you.
Yeah.
So
And what label?
it was, I forgot. It was back in 2017. So I hit this other guy, white guy, up on Facebook, sending my music.
He put you
Yeah,
on.
he was like, yo, you should come over to the studio. So we went to the studio, and the studio was nice. And then the problem started when he said to me, like, in order for us to work together, you need to do this kind of music.
So he wanted you to switch.
Yeah, to switch or
So you okay? Yeah, that's what happens. That's what comes with your contract. I put you on my contract. I promise you that I'm gonna get you a house, a nice car. You're gonna be living this lavish lifestyle. And then if I call you at 3 a.m. in the morning, you gotta be there by 5 minutes past 3.
Exactly.
I don't care where you are. If I need you, you got to be there.
So they get
So
to
you
tell you
think-
what to do.
Yeah, that's
So you
basically-
think you can handle all that?
Nah, because like that's where we had to like break the contract. Because I could not switch my music and do something else.
But you know, as much as you wanted this bed, if you want to be out of the trenches, you know you got to send the whole shit.
Yeah,
You want to put the bread on the table.
Yeah,
As much as you want this bread, you got to send this. And you know what happens? Rappers be like, let me send this, and then I will see what's gonna happen. And then when time goes by, you want to leave. You want to leave the record label.
But now it's too late.
So it's too late.
too late.
You find out that you are now in debt. When you want to leave, they be like, you remember that when you came here, we gave you a house. We gave you a house and car and the food. You got everything for free. They and all the gigs that you were booked, you was traveling with their own petrol. They will tell
Sleeping
you,
in
like
their
they
own
will need
hotel.
all their stuff back. You'll be like, you know what? We don't mind if you leave, but you know you owe us this much. You see, is that what you want?
Nah, I don't think I can handle this.
So you being under a label, or you being on your own, which one do you prefer?
I think I'd prefer like being on my own.
You think it's fair? It's fair to suffer alone?
Yeah, then
Like you'll never know. Maybe like with life is something else. You never know when it's your breakthrough.
Yeah, I know you'll never know, but if the chance that they bring to the table, they say sign this, is your only chance.
now it's the only chance.
Yeah,
Now.
it's your only chance. It's the breakthrough. So now you be like, no, I don't want this. I'm fine on my own, and then you don't blow up.
So what?
How will you feel after this?
First of all, what I know about labels, like before they sign you, like maybe you have to be in a certain position.
Yeah, I know.
They won't just like come
No,
around the cars.
it's more like what happens to this, what these labels do. If they find out that Philo is dope, as much as you are dope right now, they'll be like, okay, if we can put this guy on, we are going to give him the promo, the PR team in it. So they have ghostwriters, you know. So they'll be like, okay, they conduct their ghostwriter, and then the ghostwriters always get the hottest song. So they'll be like, okay, let's give this one to Philo. You come in, they put you on, and then you give them a hit. You feel like, nah, man, this is a hit. And then now they start to promoting you. The numbers are coming. The money is promising.
Gigs are coming.
The gigs are coming. You see?
Yeah.
And you fail to do this on your own. Amen. So, are you going to leave that alone? Or you will just continue with the contract? It's you being trapped in a cage.
Yeah, that's obviously a cage.
So you're not taking it, or you're taking it.
So are you willing to be in a cage, or are you willing to walk free but suffering?
I think it's gonna depend on what position am I at, because usually
Now, at this position that you are in
okay,
right now,
okay, I'll just take it.
you just take it and you will suffer the consequences.
Yeah,
like,
later.
no matter whatever happens.
I'll suffer the consequences later.
Whatever happens, like you don't care,
Yeah.
like you will deal with it later rather than to regret it.
Yeah, regret.
Even though you're still gonna regret, there's no way you won't regret. Like same as you see, what happened to is what was the level? It's ambitious.
Yeah,
You see, artists been trying to touch that level. It was Aries and empty. You see those like
It's Java, all of
I
them.
think you know what happened to those artists. Like to be out of the label. Some artists left the label and then it was their follow.
But now I think entering a record label with nothing is better, because of when you come out, at least you have something to show off, like you have a
But
name.
you know,
Not all of them, but
you know,
you go out.
when a record label put you on, you don't know what they're doing to your music. It's easy for you to fall off when you leave the label.
Yeah.
You see, remember those, it's a Black Diamond, guys. Where are they now? You see, they were under a certain label, and then they tried to leave the record label. And then now, they're no longer relevant. You see, leaving the label, it was their downfall. Also, Fifi Cooper. You still remember how hot she was?
She fell so hard.
And then she left the label, and she
fell so
I
hard.
think sometimes it's about like relationships you create while you're given a certain power. Yeah. So if you are smart enough, you can just like create like relationships where the power is.
No, you know,
Or like King Munada made it.
No,
Master KG made it.
No, like it depends on the music.
Makazi made
The
it.
music hip hop, you cannot compare it with house hip hop. Hip hop is hard. You got to write lyrics. So when you play piano, they repeat the same thing. When you come to hip hop, you got to brainstorm, think out of the box, and so. So when you leave a label, you get fucked. It's more like pain in the ass, because like when you're in this label, they do everything for you. You don't pay for studio sessions. When you want to feature artists, you don't pay. It's them.
It's them, yeah.
You see. So when you leave the label, you have nothing. You have nothing.
Yeah, you need to start from bottom.
You have to start again. If you want to feature, if you want to put another artist on, the artist be like, if you want me on this song, give me 20K. You be like,
And
I only have 13K.
have you realized that when the artist fell off, now the industry go. Now when I'm calling, yeah, Litchi, can I please get a feature? And you're like, no, bro, I can't.
No.
But then we were.
Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, like, you know, meeting in the music industry. It's not like we grew up together. We just met there for a reason.
Yeah.
If you have nothing to offer, you have nothing that can put us on together.
So there was this, I forgot the name of this guy. He's from USA. So he signed a contract with the label, and then the contract was 3 albums. Then he's out.
Yeah.
So he gave them the first album, the second album. Before he dropped the third album, he made 2 albums. Album that's hot and an album that's cold. See? So he dropped the cold album under the label, he was free, then he dropped the hot album after he left the label. So I think
that's how you are planning to.
yeah,
You think you can
There's
play it
escape
like
route.
that?
Yeah, it'd be the escape route for me. You see, like if the label on 5 albums, you give him the 4 hot albums, and then before you leave the album, you just make 2 albums.
But you know, Ophido, the sound that you're generating now, when you get into a level, you will change the sound, and it will sound different from the sound that you started working with. And then when you leave the level, your sound will also change. It's either your sound downgrade or it goes high. It's in between.
So-
but mostly your sound will go low.
So, like now, for me, I think if maybe I sign under label and then we agree that I'm gonna do a certain sound. When I leave the label, I'm gonna do the exact same sound that I was doing because I'm known for it. If I try to switch and
Yeah,
different things,
that's how that's how rappers lose it. Because I put you under my level, and then you come with a different sound. When you leave my record label, you change the sound. You see, you sound different. You see how Aries was sounding when he was under Ambitious, and the current Aries that we listen to now. The Aries who gave us Paradise is not the very same Aries that we are listening to. It's way too different. Like if you don't have a heart, you cannot listen to his current music.
I mean, his current music now.
His music slaps in a different way. But you know, Paradise, the whole
The last album of
like
Aries
you
I
didn't
listened was Paradise.
need to listen to the whole song for maybe 5 times or 10 times to feel the vibe. But the music that is dropping now, you gotta play the whole song 5 times to 10 times to understand the song. Like it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. It's not easy.
Because it's not the Aries we know.
And you cannot randomly play Aries out of it.
No.
Because of
More
the music
especially
that he's giving.
his recent albums. Because the last album that I've listened of Aries was Paradise.
Yeah, same as Empty.
That's his.
You see, like Empty, he never after Manando, he never gave us a hit song that beat Manando.
That's the thing with hits, man. Hits are very
Like,
dangerous.
you know, like when you're under label, man, like it's too much though. You see, Bobo Fifi Cooper, like when they were in this label, they gave us hits after a timeless masterpiece, the hits that you can still listen
Yeah,
to.
still do.
Every time you want to play Empty, it's Manando. You gotta play Manando. You see, when you want to play Aries, it's Paradise.
Everyone
You
knows.
pump the whole album. You see,
But now,
now it's hard.
so hits are very dangerous.
Hits are very dangerous. I think maybe sometimes you have to stick on your own. You know, doing this from the scratch is It's hard.
It's hard.
But
it
once you
pays.
reach the peak,
Yeah.
you got to know that you don't have to change the sound. It's the sound
Yeah,
that brought you in.
that's your sound.
And people were like, this guy, we started a long time ago. They started like looking
Yeah,
where you
Yeah,
started.
and what you were delivering.
What you delivered.
And then they start to compare what you're delivering now.
Yeah. Well, even Nasty C, if you listen to Price Seed,
Price
and then
Seed,
listen to what he's dropping now, it's completely too
I think, you know, like the last time I felt Nasty C music, it was when he dropped, it was the Strings and Blinks.
Yeah, Strings and Blinks.
After Strings
Yeah, I
and
think after-
Blinks, like Nasty C was different. I don't understand this new Nasty C.
Now he's even doing Afrobeat.
You see, like,
Piano.
you know, like, you know, do you think you as a musician, if you fail in hip hop, you can jump into piano?
Now, like even now, like maybe I can produce a piano for other artists. But as for me, jumping into piano,
You
just
got
because
to, or strictly business, strictly hip hop,
Yeah.
no piano shit on the side. But you know, I see more artists when they realize that their hip hop career is being shadowed, they want to switch to piano because piano is currently doing numbers more than hip hop right now in the scene.
yeah, exactly. So the thing is, if you switch to piano and you are known for piano, which means you have to do piano for the rest of
You see,
your
artist
time.
gets complicated. Like it was resin.
Yeah, like